I love the I like the 90 days to bless because it's
Definitely
very
celebratory.
specific.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tangible. She did that.
This is Jackie Mumfree, the real estate maven, and I want to thank you for coming out to the class of Market Like a Maven. I hope that you found it entertaining and engaging and learned a little bit today. I appreciate you guys for joining me on this journey of branding and marketing ourselves for the new decade. I wanted to leave you guys with a couple of things. There was a lot of material that we fit into those 2.5 hours, and a lot of material that I didn't get a chance to cover. I know a lot of you guys were able to take screenshots of a lot of the material. So let me know if you've got any questions for things that we didn't really have an opportunity to go over. But I did want to leave you with a couple of tips as a follow-up to make sure you guys are implementing these things into 2020, our new decade in the business. So the first thing I really want to stress is making sure that you guys log on to Google Local. Just go into Google and put in Google Local and start setting up a business for yourself. And you can do it for the city that you're in. You can do it for the style of homes that you want to sell, if they're luxury homes, or if there's condos, or if there's multifamily, whatever you want to set it up for. You have to think of a brand name. So for example, you can do Atlanta Luxury Agent, which wouldn't be bad because it starts with the letter A. So it would help with people looking for Atlanta. It would show up obviously at the top of the queue. But if you do Atlanta Luxury Agent and you put where your address is, your office is, and you put in your hours and things like that, like you set up your business essentially. Put your photos, put some luxury photos that you have the license or the ability or the permission to use the photography for that. You can go to Canva and download photos of houses, or go to just any numerous photo shops. I gave you guys a couple of resources for that, but I want to make sure that you are utilizing Google Local because it's going to be like the basis, the platform of everything and anything that you're going to do on the internet. And Google is king, as we all know, the king of data. And then there's Realtor.com. You want to go in there and fully flesh out everybody should have a free Realtor.com account as a real estate agent. And you want to go in there and put your bio, all the reviews that your clients have given you. And the good thing about Realtor.com is that they don't do like a double opt-in process like Zillow does, where you have to actually have a different IP address that puts that information in there. You can copy and paste the reviews from your clients into Realtor.com so other people will see them. Make sure you're in Zillow, put all your profile information. And once you have a profile set up with your years in business, your bio about you or whatnot, you can go in and just copy it and paste to all of the basic sites. And the basic sites, if you do nothing else, just do the basic sites and you'll be 50 steps closer to branding yourself with ease. And you can actually kind of set it and forget it and just go in there and update them here and there. But Google Local, Realtor.com, Zillow.com, go to upnest.com. That's UP, the letter U, the letter P, N as in Nancy, EST, Upnest, and go and register to be an agent. They will send you listing leads. You do have to compete with them. You will have to kind of work with your commission a little bit to get certain deals, but you can get deals in your area of expertise, and they will vet you to make sure that you are, an active agent and that you are in the area or whatnot. So it does help to have a Google presence because they actually do look at that. You also want to go in, and if you don't already have an account, go on Yelp. That's Y as in yellow, E as in elephant, L as in lion, P as in Paul. Yelp, not to be confused with Yext, which is YEXT. I don't like them. That's what Yahoo uses to update their Google pages, or I'm sorry, local pages, business pages on Yahoo, and I just don't like them at all. I didn't have a very good experience, and they're very, very expensive. But you want to go into Yelp and put in your bio, put in all your information, just copy and paste. Get some of your friends and family to go and leave reviews of you and give you 5 stars on there as well. Facebook, of course, is a king of social media. You want to have a fully fleshed Facebook page. And what I failed to mention during the class is a lot of you guys are not filling out your about page. And I did touch upon it a little bit, how people were saying, oh, I don't like, putting my personal business out in Facebook. But you don't have to. You don't have to list your kids' names and talk about your vacations. You can just post things on houses, things about the market, and maybe a cute baby video or a video of a cat every now and again. Because people want to go on there and see what you are like socially. And you also cannot say that, oh yeah, I do social media marketing, and then they go on social media, which is usually Facebook, and they don't see you doing anything. So you really want to, and you lose a little bit of credibility with trying to say that that's what you do to implement getting listings off the ground, and they go in there and they can't see it. Same thing for LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. And your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all your social media sites, if you're on Tumblr, if you're on TikTok, they should all have the same branding on it all the way across. Same graphics, same photos, same everything. And you can go to canva.com to create a banner, and I use the Tumblr banner, and I find that you can use that on a lot of other sites other than Instagram. Go to patch.com for your real estate articles, and I strongly suggest that you write a blurb. If you've got the opportunity and the inclination and the ability and the creativity to do a listing description, you can take that listing description that you put in MLS and expound on it, and then make that into an article and publish that online. Now, places to publish those are going to be patch.com. You also want to go to a website called Hub Pages, HUB pages.com, and you're going to have to do a true article write-up on there. Like, they have it scripted out a certain way, because what they do is that they sell those articles to other places that are looking for content to fill space on their websites. But Hub Pages is great. And what was the other one? Realty Times. You can blog on Realty Times as well. Active Rain as well, and you can also do articles in LinkedIn. Whenever you do an event, whether it's a caravan, open house, client appreciation, community drive, coat drive, toys for tots, you want to go ahead and set up everything on Eventbrite. You can also use paperless posts. You can use Evite as well. You can also go into Facebook and do an event. If you go to your homepage and you look down the column on the left, you'll want to, you'll see it where it has like all your little tab, and it'll say event, and then you want to go ahead to your event tab and set up an event there. And you probably, if you saw this class from Facebook, it was from an event post that I set up on Facebook. You want to set up a Facebook group page for just your past clients, no vendors, no sponsors, none of those people. You just want only your clients where you can talk to them directly on there, and you can give them client giveaways for filling out reviews. You can do contests for their kids, like I talked about, a coloring book, or you can go to Fiverr and have someone create a caricature for you where the kids can color it in and do contests. You can give away free tickets if you have any of your sponsors, like your loan officers or your closing attorneys, that give you free tickets to events and things. You can then take a pair of tickets and donate it to your clients, and if nobody takes them, you can just go to the event yourself. Giveaways, contests you can do as well in the group. And Facebook Marketplace is kind of like the new Craigslist. So if you have a house for sale, or if you're selling a service, or if you don't have a house, we all have service because this is what we do. But if you don't have a house, borrow one from an agent that's giving you permission to market their property. Make sure you have permission, and use the front graphic or the front facing photo and do an ad in Facebook Marketplace. I swear to you, if you do 10 ads tonight or this morning, or in the morning, whenever you're watching this video, take an hour and do 10 different posts. You can do a services ad on finding a property. You could do a ad on a down payment assistance program. You can do an ad on a rental. I don't suggest it because your Facebook will blow up, but you can do rental ads. You can do rent to own. You can do Mableton homes for sale, or Conyers homes for sale, or Atlanta homes for sale. Get a free list of homes and just do different photos of front facing listing photos, or you can do like a nice kitchen or a nice backyard or something like that. You will get leads, and then there's a certain way you have to engage them, which I'll save that for another video. But you have to engage those people, because it's not like they just come out and just give you their contact information, but what you do have is their picture, their profile information that you can read and glean to see if you want to move forward with them as a client. But they will ding your Facebook inbox all day long, I guarantee it. And if you did 10 ads tonight by the weekend, you'll have about 100 leads. No lie. You would wish you would turn it off. It is that awesome. There's also Craigslist, which still works, which is great for finding help for people looking for gigs, but it also still moves properties. And people who are outside of the area of Atlanta use Craigslist quite a bit for housing. And just remember, I'll stress it. I can't stress it enough. Make sure you go and you do your Google Local. Google Local gets picked up by Yelp for recommendations, so you want to go on Yelp directly and put your profile. Get a couple of your friends and family to go ahead and give you a 5-star rating on Yelp. But you also want to go on Google Local because it'll pull from Google into Yelp, and then Alexa will pull from Yelp as well. So you want to make sure that you set up the Google Local so the other places will pull from there. And while you're at home, when you get home, if you have Alexa in your home or if you have Alexa in your phone, ask Alexa in your area to give you information about local real estate agents. And I think you will be surprised at what you see. And so you want to make sure that you're doing all that you can to be number 1 through 10 on the first page of Google for your area. And then lastly, I'll say is, it seems like a lot of work, and what I left you guys with today, or what we kind of skimmed over today, was 56 places that are just basic tools, basic websites to get your footprint out there, so that when people run your name, your profiles will show up all over the place. There's some that are more prolific with getting the brand out more than others, which would be Google, as well as YouTube. But you want to do them all. So you want to be wherever everybody else is, where everybody is searching for homes. You want to be there. And just getting a basic profile with a few reviews on that is going to help you greatly. And lastly, it seems like a lot. We had 56 websites, and then I left you guys all together with 86 things that you can do to brand your business. I wanted to over on the 50, so there was like 86. If you guys are interested in the ebook version of the class today, let me know. And as I prepare that, I will send it out first to the people who have raised their hand who would like to obtain a copy of the ebook for today's class. And then it'll have a lot more information. It'll be a lot more in depth than it was today, so you can read it in book format. So anyway, thank you for coming to attend. Thank you for watching this video. Please leave your review of the class below here in the comments, wherever you may be watching this, on Facebook or YouTube or whatnot. And if there's anything in the world that I can do for you to help you along with your branding of your business, give me a call, 678-929-8330. I'm Jackie Mumphrey, the Real Estate Maven. Thanks for watching.